Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. Um, so, if you've been following my channel, you probably heard me talk about this on certain other videos. Uh, about, I'd say a month ago, I found a growth on my neck, and it was a really simple diagnosis. It was an easy in and out kind of deal. I went in to this imaging specialist. They did an ultrasound of the lump on my neck. Took about 10 minutes. Long story short, got the good news yesterday. My doctor called me. Um, Everything came back negative. My lymph nodes are a little bit swollen, but when they analyzed the texture of the swollen tissue, there was nothing about it that indicated I have cancer. Um, so yeah, thank God. um, yeah, I tell you, I've been having a tough time these past couple of months. Um, Between that and other health issues I have, chronic pain that I've been dealing with since uh, about November, I'd say, or possibly December of last year. Chronic pain with a non-specific cause, and therefore nothing can be done to remedy the situation. And since about August, the pain has gotten worse than it's ever been throughout this whole ordeal. I haven't been able to go into work. Um, Trying to get state disability. Hopefully that'll come through. But in the meantime, I'm having to depend on the kindness of friends and family. It's pretty humiliating. Um, I'm 30 years old. This isn't where I wanted to be. So yeah, a lot of frustration with that. Frustration with what's been going on here on YouTube. uh, Pacific Pyramid Head 138, um, Sane Man, if you're watching. Um, yeah, you've been targeted by him, so have I. Pacific especially. And nothing's been done about it. Um, yeah, I received a couple of really bizarre messages in my inbox. Thinly veiled threats, of course. He made sure to uh, take great care in the way he chose to word his death threats. So it's just this side of legal, and of course the cops are limited on what they can do about it. YouTube is pretty much worthless. I don't understand why they even have a complaints department. The person can literally say, and I've observed this on several Google product forums that I visited. The person can actually come out and say, "I found your IP address. I traced that to you. I know your name. I know where you live exactly. I'm gonna come to your house and put a bullet in your head." And of course, if you get that, you're supposed to report it to YouTube, right? So you report it, and then a few hours or maybe a few days later, you notice an email uh, from YouTube, action taken, and then you open the email and it says, "We did not find any violations of our community guidelines." Well, what the fuck is a violation then? Apparently, telling somebody you're going to kill them isn't. Um, yeah, they do nothing about it. They don't even seem interested. In fact, it almost seems like they don't want you to be able to protect yourself from cyberbullying, cyber stalking, etc. One issue is the blocking feature, and I don't know if in fact, I know I'm not the only one with this experience, or with this trouble, I should say. I'm not sure if it's all users that are having this, but the blocking feature, excuse me, does not work. Um, in theory, it's supposed to prevent them from being able to contact you directly. I block people. I can still see what they post. They can still see what I post. They can still leave messages in my inbox. Well, and they can still respond to anything I post, not only on my own videos but other videos. If that doesn't qualify as contacting me directly, once again, what the fuck does? Um, and even with that, it's it still doesn't do you a hell of a lot of good. On Facebook, that's one example. When you block somebody, that's it. Your page is completely invisible to them. I don't understand why YouTube can't have a similar arrangement. They do nothing to protect your personal information either. Um, Vimeo is another video sharing website, and they actually have measures to where you can block people from seeing your IP address. YouTube won't do that. It's almost systematic the way they allow trolls and stalkers to proliferate on here and flourish. It's like there's some kind of agenda, although I can't fucking imagine what. Excuse my language. And they allow assholes like Kevin Rodriguez to just flourish on here. I think it's reasonable. Um, Given what can be observed on this channel as far as the way YouTube responds to this sort of behavior, I think it's reasonable to suppose that uh, there is a hidden agenda here with Google/YouTube. For some reason, they feel that this sort of culture they fostered of um, stalking and bullying and trolling is beneficial to certain groups of people. How? I don't know. I really don't know. But that's the case anyway. I think it's obvious to anybody who doesn't have their head up there a certain orifice which shall remain nameless. Um, so yeah, that's played a significant role in my overall stress and frustration that I've been dealing with lately. Um, so yeah, enough of my gloominess for now. Um, for the few of you that I am going to share this video with, because I am making them private now, because I don't want certain people who shall remain nameless to come on my video, and I bet you not even watch the whole thing, but come on just to red thumb it, give it a thumbs down. And why? Why? Well, you know I'm going to see it, but it's not like anybody else is going to see it. I disabled the ratings on all my videos. I mean, seriously, Kev, don't you have anything better to do besides make death threat videos and upload other people's content? I saw the one he made today. It was Sane Man did a video talking about how this little buttworm has been stalking him. And the guy uploaded it to his channel and attached some cartoon clip of dancing skeletons onto the beginning of it. And he titled it something about scary Halloween friends or something. And there's this, he has a troll of his own. Every video I notice, the guy goes on and posts, Frank Horrigan is a loser. And today he went a little bit further in depth, and he said basically, dude, you're full of shit. You're the one making death threats. You not only threatened Pacific, but you threatened his wife and son. And the gist of what he said was, really, dude, you're gonna threaten a kid with death? You're the scary son of a bitch. Not sane, man. And see, I'm sick of this shit. Speaking of Vimeo, I would have gone over to them already, but I'm having issues. Something to do with my electronic device with which I access the internet, and I'm not going to say what the medium is, but something to do with me having an outdated flash player. So for some reason it still works with YouTube, but it doesn't work with Vimeo. Um, but as soon as I get my ducks in a row, I'm gonna shake the dust of YouTube off my shoes. Um, Kind of brings to mind, and I'm only paraphrasing here because I can't remember the exact word, but this is scripture. Something about if you're persecuted in a particular city, shake the dust of it off your shoes and walk away. Um, I think it applies here. When they say city, they're not actually talking about a municipality. They're talking about a, a culture or a group of people or a certain environment that you're in. And if you're persecuted there, leave it. Um, Pacific, hope you don't mind my giving unsolicited advice. I like your content. Some things I disagree with you on. Certain issues when it comes to Obama, but I think most of the time what you say is right on. And I honestly think it'd be worth paying a domain fee every month. Start your own website. Just start your own, and that way you're in complete control of everything. You don't have to deal with. I'm gonna cuss. Sorry if that's offensive, but I'm gonna cuss. You won't have to deal with fuckheads like Kevin Rodriguez anymore. Fuck that little piece of shit. Once again, sorry for the cussing. I I need to vent, and I find, frankly, I know it's unchristian, but I find cussing to be um, cathartic in a way. And once again, for the people who I sent the video link to who do choose to click on it and give me a listen, thank you for tuning in. Um, Once again, enough of my doom and gloom. Have a nice morning, afternoon, or evening as the circumstances allow. And bye bye.